Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we are replacing a downspout drain, which is a real important drain on this house right here because it runs along, they have a basement, it runs along their basement wall and it's been backing up, and of course that water is ending up down in their basement. So straightforward repair. Let's take a look. Here in the front of the house we've got a downspout and there's a T connection. This line we've already replaced a few years ago. It runs out to the street, down the hill, out there by the van. But the line that goes around to the back of the house is now collapsing. So we're going to replace that line. You can see we've already pulled back the mulch. We'll dig right down through here. A lot of sprinklers, gas line, things like that. Normal things. A little tough spot here between the shed and the chimney. And you can see Paul back there, he's starting on that section. We'll come right down through here. Come around to the back of the house. And the line will actually start over in that corner over there. We'll put an all new line through here, hook up downspouts. You can see they're remodeling. They're putting on new gutters and things like that.
The reason that this line has gone bad is because no one ever maintained it. You know, if you would just clean these lines about every 3 to 5 years, you wouldn't have this problem. And you can see that line's holding water.
There's a downspout that will come off of the porch here. We'll put a T on it. We'll continue our trench. You can see we're still digging. Over to here. Some more sprinklers. Basically, when you encounter a sprinkler, you just have to go under it if it's in your way, or you could cut it and replace it, but normally you can go under it. Comes down, there'll be another downspout here and a T. And Paul's got a tough spot to dig because there's a footer from the fireplace, but he's almost got it. We just need to be a little deeper, and of course the old pipe's in the way too. There's a downspout that will come off of the porch here. We'll put a T on it. We'll continue our trench. You can see we're still digging. Over to here. Some more sprinklers. Basically, when you encounter a sprinkler, you just have to go under it if it's in your way, or you could cut it and replace it, but normally you can go under it. Comes down. There'll be another downspout here and a T. And Paul's got a tough spot to dig because there's a footer from the fireplace, but he's almost got it. We just need to be a little deeper, and of course the old pipe's in the way too. Over here on this side, you can see we've got the downspout coming down, trench, old pipe, just taking that out. The line's going to turn and run down through here, connect to this front downspout, but we're still digging. It's been about 30 minutes. We go pretty quick. Okay, so we've pretty much got our trench done, and we're going to attach here to the T. Of course we're going to dig that up and make it go a little deeper. But you can see our trench runs all the way back. That sunshine is really bright. I love the sunshine. Old pipe here, but our trench runs all the way back, crosses by the sprinklers, runs all the way back through, and you can see the water coming through the pipe, or through the trench now. Down behind the shed, between the shed and the chimney, on out to the other side. And here on the other side we've got a downspout. T comes through, another downspout here by the porch, lots of sprinklers, and of course you're always going to cut one or two. We've cut a couple of them right here, so we're digging that out to make the repair. Line comes around. That sunshine's bright. I don't know if you can see that video or not, but this is where the line begins, is right here. Downspout comes down. We went right along the foundation of the porch to the corner, and that's where it turns. Picks up a few more downspouts between the shed and goes out to the front. Okay, so we're getting ready to install our downspout drain line. But first I'm going to re-secure this downspout, which is just hanging here, with a couple of set screws just to hold it in place. And we want our pipe to go straight down into the trench. So let me pull back. You can see it's got a little bit of a curve at the bottom, so we want to go ahead and push this pipe over so that it comes straight down into the trench and then makes the 90 at the bottom. Yeah. So we've got this downspout ready to go. Looks pretty good. Comes down into the ground, runs down through. Over here we're going to put a T on it because there's actually another downspout. Even though it's not here on this column, there's another downspout that comes down. Okay, so now we're just covering up our trench. This is actually the hardest part of your job, is putting back all the soil. Digging it out only takes a couple of hours actually. Stand on that, Paul. There you go. Okay, so we're running the garden hose in here just to test the line real quick. We'll straighten that downspout up right there when we finish. As you can see, we've got the trench covered. Just going to remove a little bit of the soil because it needs to settle. But there's a downspout here. They haven't hooked that up. Remember that they're remodeling. They're doing some roof work on the porch. So we've got another downspout that comes down. They tee together over here. Another downspout. And the line goes all the way out front. Okay, so we hooked up this T, the downspout, and you can see our line that's going down and around under the shed, and it comes out. We'll get on the other side. The hard part about getting underneath the sprinklers is it's just really tight. There we go. Pull it right through. And we've got good fall the rest of the way. Okay, so we've got our line installed. It runs all the way back. Picks up a T here, a downspout. Another one goes underneath the sprinkler lines. Comes around over here to another T. Back behind the shed. Picks up the original line in the back. We're going to go ahead and put some water in here now and test it out. Okay, so you can see we've got a great flow of water coming out from the very back. This is about 270 feet of pipe. It takes a little while because of those little ridges in the corrugated pipe. It has to fill up, and now we've got a great flow. So pretty much solved this problem. Now we're just going to cover it up. Okay, so we've got it all covered up, some mulch put back on there. This area just needs to settle. Everything looks really good. A little bit more cleanup. Out here in the back, we just need to move some of this soil. We've got a spot for it back in the corner.
Where's the other wheelbarrow?
That's not my wheelbarrow. It's out front. Somebody took it out front. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.
Hey, don't forget about Live Help, Saturday morning, 9 a.m., March 27th.